I'm gonna talk here, you guys, about things that you don't hear in other channels, you know.
Coming soon to That's Just Tara.
Sometimes it's not like how they paint it out there. For example, you could be stuck trying to do an embryo transfer for a year, for example, and it still hasn't happened, you know. So like, for example, I began my journey a little bit over a year ago. I started getting my medical documents together. Like, for example, I had to get records of my physicals, I had to get records of my blood work, I had to get my psychological evaluation done. That required for me to undergo an interview with a psychiatrist, and I also had to take a psychological test that was 300 and something questions long. Anyways, I had to also wait until my background checks came back. Lots of paperwork done, lots of paperwork done. And lots of evaluation, lots of screenings that just had to do with paperwork and documents.
The RE was a character himself, the anesthesiologist was a character himself, very funny, amazing individuals. The procedure was so fast, and when we were done, they gave me a little snack and everything. They took some of my history. They also instead of giving an order for local blood work, because they were missing the infectious diseases panel, they decided to do it themselves right there.
This is just a mock cycle. Tomorrow we're gonna be today we're gonna be heading to the airport, so we can be on time tomorrow for the appointment for the 𝘐𝑗, which is a biopsy that tests the receptiveness of the uterus. We're gonna see if I would need more progesterone or less progesterone for the real transfer cycle. Also, big parenthesis, I don't think it's a good idea to post way too early, because if something doesn't work out, and my intended parent, let's say for example, is watching my videos, then their feelings would be very hurt, plus that I can't share without identifiables, but I still wanna have a further discussion with my intended parent to make sure, even though it's gonna be posted way in the future, once everything is completed, I still want to discuss it with them. Anything can happen. What if the pregnancy never takes? What if it ends, God forbid, in a miscarriage? We don't want anybody to get hurt by watching videos like this. So that's why I'm gonna wait, and I'm gonna wait until time has passed after the surrogacy has been completed successfully, you guys. We have to use our good judgment, especially when it comes to things like this. Everyone say hello to Tara. She thinks I'm so cringe. Right, Tara?
Yes.
Okay, so now I put my syringe in the heat pad, so I kind of roll it here. like this, and then I'm gonna get my eyes back. I'm gonna take my band-aid off if it ever comes off. I had the most amazing day. Are you okay? Here we go. Now we're gonna let the boss do his job. Woohoo! See you later. I gotta drink a little bit more water. Ready to go in. Okay, so when we got to the clinic, I didn't know anything, but like after I got prepped with everything, I found out that it was gonna be only one. There was only one available, one embryo available. Yeah. So we went ahead with that. I didn't know. I thought it was two, but it ended up being one. But that's okay. And after that, we went to. I walked into a nearby church. I have been thinking about that. We sat down for a little bit and prayed a little bit, and I asked with all the faith, in the world. And we're here for the guys. Yeah, you want to say? Want to show your toy? Little mermaid toy. Thank you. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and grab. I'm gonna go grab me a hot chocolate, and Tara's gonna grab. What do you want?
The dragon.
A dragon fruit mystery drink. So here's a quick view. We're gonna go ahead and get our drinks while we wait for the prescription of the lost prescription. So we got our drink. And Tara also got a bumblebee pop, but you ate it, right? Yeah. We got all the Navy people and everything. It's just like a promotional thing. That is cool. The last time, when I spoke to you guys, we were doing transfer number 2, and to do a small recap, I thought we were gonna transfer 2 embryos, but when I lay down on the table, I found out it was just 1. I was never given a reason as to why, and up to this date I don't know why. Even though it was low quality, I would have preferred that it would have been 2 embryos because of the better chances. But when I sat and laid down on the table, the doctor said just 1. And I didn't question him or anything, but it certainly did cause a confusion, because I was told it was gonna be 2, which had brought my hopes higher, because when you have low quality embryos and you do double embryo transfer, then it ups the chances a little bit of at least 1 thriving. So oops, sorry about that. Okay, so you guys, what a roller coaster. Yeah, I have no good news today to share, except for one, but I'll leave that for the end. The bad news is that the transfer did not take, the embryo didn't take, and for those of you going through something similar, you kind of understand how it feels, because everyone involved in this process has put so much work into this.
And record, no picture, no video there.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
In here, there's a policy.
So as you guys can see, I wasn't allowed to record while I was in there. But here's my arm right here, so you can tell. I was like, why? And you know, sometimes they just don't allow it. You know, certain offices, certain clinics don't allow it, and I have to respect that, of course. But I'll always try and see where I'm allowed, you know, so I can show you guys. This is gonna come out like months and months and months and months later. This one specifically. We are actually shopping for the intended parents, baby. We're getting a nice gift. And she's gonna be picking out the items because now I'm gonna go to the elevator and go to the labor and delivery area. Let's go. I dropped off Tara at her babysitter, which is her friend's mom's house. They go to school together, so I'm gonna catch the elevator now. And I am going to floor number 3. Let's see. The baby and a backpack and my purse. Yeah. I'm using better resolution now, so it looks better, less foggy. Okay. Hi, here for an induction. Alright, thank you. Alright. The nurse just took some of my paperwork. I am supposed to, once it starts getting a little bit less tolerant, they told me to call them because they have to make sure that this bag is almost down, like I'm hydrated, you know, so that they can give me the epidural. And they also have to check me too, all that kind of stuff. I am having really strong contractions right now, and still 2 centimeters. So I ordered some pain medications before they can get me epidural. I'm gonna show you guys the reality of everything. This is how it looks right now, really crazy.